Okay, both of these squares equal 100. This square has 100 blocks. This square has 71 blocks. And then I thought I had that square made there, but that's actually 101. I messed up. And the reason why is because I had this X pattern with one square and not this X pattern with four squares to compensate for origin. And when I came to the conclusion that line length was 0.71, I made this line at 71 units and made the assumption that from here to here, somewhere on this line, to which is most likely this point, to the point over there, is 71 units that create 100 meters. And that's where I found this number, which is very close to square root of 2, which it's not the square root of 2, because the square root of 2 times 71 is 100.41. But this number, 1.40845, isn't the full length of the number, but it is a pick length equaling 1 meter. So 71 pick lengths is 100 meters. Or is is 100 meters. And I found this pick length through a Google search when I just typed in this number, and I'm going to put the link in the description. So 1 meter equals 1 divided by 0.71, or 100 divided by 71. 1 pick length equals 71 centimeters, which is 0.71, which is what I was coming to the conclusion on the length of that square, that line segment. And I got lucky that the Greeks have verified this information for me. And they blew the number up while I assumed it was smaller, but that's fine. And the reason, even though that Minecraft says this line length right here is 1 meter, Minecraft is just a graph, a 3D graph. There, you can assign any measurement to any line length in a graph. So, but with doing this, these are apparently hard set rules for the graph. And 71 and since that's 71 meters, that means that's 100 pick length. And then this is extra stuff that I learned while messing around with this is 1 cubic meter equals 35 cubic feet. 0.71 cubic meters equals 25 cubic feet. 25 cubic feet equals 707.921 liters. I just forgot to put liters there. And I find that interesting because the square root of 2 divided by 2 equals 0.707106 and so on. I just find it interesting that those numbers correlate, that 71 centimeters, which that I got from the square root of 2 divided by 2, is 25 cubic feet, which in turn goes back to 707.921 liters. But then what gets under my skin is finding this out. 71 cubed is 357,911. 0.71 cubic meters is 710,000 cubic centimeters. 1 cubic meter is 1 million cubic meters. And 100 cubed is a million. And this bugs me. But then they said it has something to do with volume, which is back to this. So, me on a flight of fancy calling this information the Forbidden Cube was kinda right, because this is something the Greeks knew. It's even recorded in standard units of measures, but there's no knowledge or correlation to it. Like, it's not taught about. And some Greek person recorded it and developed this system, assumingly on the same reason I said that line length was 0.71. That's my assumption on how they got there. And I get why they got there and why they're using it. And I'm just glad to be confirmed by people commonly called the inventors of math, or just good with compass and ruler. But this is apparently lost information that no one knows. But thank you for listening.